Hello, this is me recording myself doing some prep work for the animated character exploration. So, I'll be going through the characters, doing the do. You gave me the assignment. You know what to do. You know what I'm doing. Okay. So, first guy, wounded on the left eye, wounded in the right shoulder, two gashes. Obviously, just survived a fight, blood dripping down from the walls, so obviously hurt. Probably going to be a bit of a pressing to the voice, I would imagine. Let me get a journal. 1 second. So, um, definitely softer as well, most likely. Softer because he doesn't have the strength to keep going. The kind of trench coat thing makes me think he's probably a bit quieter just due to having to hide his face and not be super out there. But the red hair kind of juxtaposes that. But that's more of an animation thing, I think. So I'll say subtle and discreet. Is he dead or is he dying or is he just defeated? I don't think he's dying yet. I think he's defeated. He's definitely hurting, obviously, but I don't think he'll die from this. Uh, hey, 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 hey. What did he just get out of? What cost him this? Probably a fight with a beast. The gash marks I think it's a beast fight, and it looks like stone, so probably an adventure having to hunt down a beast and him getting his ass whooped. Who's he talking to? Probably. Probably a partner. Whether that be platonic or romantic. Probably platonic in this situation. Maybe. Seems probably on the job and it's a hunt. He looks shamed as well. Which could lead to romantic. I'll go romantic. I think it is romantic. It's a romantic partner he's like talking to, trying to reassure them that he'll be okay. Even though he's obviously not. Second person. Okay. So I think the goth and the death is definitely prominent on this character. I would imagine not high pitched, but if high pitched, being like a raspy high pitch, like a so this is where you lied. Something like that. So so this is where you lie. Come. It's time. Sounds kind of grandma. What if I did it? So I think it's a higher inflection. Very airy, but very precise. But very precise. Not a wasted breath. Come. Your salvation is here. A little bit of disinterest. Raspy. Higher. I think also a slower pace because she's either an angel of death or is incredibly morbid in some aspect, which typically I think death and slowness kind of go together. You can take your time because by taking your time, you're kind of showing it's like you are death, so you don't need to fear death, and death can be a slow, insidious process. So, not don't rush. D&D characters. Yes, 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 yes. So I'll go one by one, kind of down. Top left, he looks very distraught. Eyes sullen, almost like he's coming back from a battle that he lost, or he's embarrassed to show something. The buffness of the arms with a tattoo, or is that a tag? I can't exactly tell, but it's like a pyramid with like a little line at the top. I'm gonna do that with maybe a gravel. I thought I was dying. What's going on? The teeth are telling me, like at the bottom, are telling me that it's definitely more of a troll-like figure. So, not going to speak the greatest English either. What's going on? I help, 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 help. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Not as like airy or as kind of old man. It's like help, help. I'm sorry. Still distraught, still kind of breaking at the voice, but back of the throat, deeper, kind of jaw extended. I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Uh, the hunter. So stoic, the broad shoulders and pose gives me very much so ex-military at the bare minimum. Probably not going to be someone who's a rogue thief or like someone who has too much of an ego. I think that's shown later on down at the third one. Narrower style, longbow is a bit, seems like it's a bit more crisp, so probably, I don't know, more accurate. I don't know how bows work. Whatever. Um, Almost like a Batman kind of figure, at least hooded, so Captain Anonymous, very neutral tone. Neutral tone. You. What's your name? What's your name? Down. Go. What do you mean? Almost like they're talking to us. Like they're talking to someone, telling them what not to do. Almost like it's a politician they're trying to rob. I think it's more of a threat, but a threat for the lack of emotion rather than emphasized emotion. The threat of like, I can do this. You know I can do this. Don't even try me. Listen to what I have to say. You're going to return the money. And if you don't, I'll be right here again in 2 weeks. Yeah. Excellent. Let's see. A mage, regal, definitely. Actually, I don't think I have to go through all of them, do I? Let's see. No, each of the characters. Okay. More. Each of the characters. And I think the baseline stuff in terms of like probably vocal inflections for all these characters, in terms of like their columns, probably the same. It's just small variations. Like the top one's a mage, the second one has lighter tones, the third one has like shadow. So I think I'll roll with that. Obviously, they're all stylized in different ways too, from different artists, which is cool. I think a mage will typically hold more power than just a queen, because it's reinforced through the fact that not only can the guards defend them, or king, because I suppose it's like through royalty, a monarch with magic probably has more self assurance and more confidence in their position because they can defend themselves so much more easy, and that a coup is not going to happen. So I think that the top one definitely holds themselves with more more weight and is willing to be a bit more cocky and willing to be a bit more calculating because they have that power. Who would they be talking to? Probably an adventurer that came in trying to swindle them for money. Are you aware? Are you aware of the fact? Are you aware of the fact that I can incinerate you? Are you aware of the fact? I don't think it'd be that dramatic. Unless it was like a moment of high intensity. Maybe that's where the magic's out, though. You stand your ground! Now! Now! If you step 1 foot in here, I'll make you regret it. If you stand 1 foot in here, I will make you regret it. Don't enter the palace! Do not enter the palace. What business do you have here? What? Where's that placing? What? Higher up in the vocal range to kind of show that they're higher up in status. Very enunciated, like very clear and proper with what they're saying, because not a single word can be minced. I'll probably blitz through these a bit easier as well, because I think, again, all the archetypes are relatively the same. It's just small variations for characters. So next guy up, not as sad, not as depressed, probably a little bit less of a jaw, considering there's not 2 teeth out, it's just the 1 tooth. And also probably a bit more lower register, and with the brain surgery, probably not going to be the smartest.
Master said I could come home tomorrow.
What if I did that in like an Australian? I think I default to like a Cockney British when it comes to ogres and stuff like that. That's probably Lord of the Rings and such doing that influence on me.
Well, I'm right on your... Right.
Let's see.
Meister wants a bug. Meister, I don't understand.
It's British and Australian. It's supposed to sound very similar in their inflection points when you're doing a deeper accent. What if I just did American? Master.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kind of like the compression down, creating the effect.
You can't go in there, please.
Okay. The next archer. Younger, I would say. Obviously stature, but also the clear face, the rounded face, this very, very pointed eyes kind of shows a seriousness, but no one too old in the animation, I think. So probably, and also a bit cockier than the first archer, because they're showing the face. Showing a face shows that you're willing to do it. Like kind of willing to show your enemy like who you really are. So, this is what you think this is, huh? I think the quick-wittedness would probably come from the archer beneath them, so I kind of want to save them for that. But I think brash very much so, and that would show up in like a, quick like expressions, like ha, and so you think you can do this to me, huh? Let's see what you really got. I want the overemphasis kind of helps with the speed, I think. Let's see what you really got. So even if I'm speaking at a relatively normal, let's see what you really got. Let's see what you really got. Let's see what you really got. Yeah. So I think high, like kind of not nasal, but kind of right there where you're doing the nasal thing. You're just not holding back your breath and elements of it. So this queen, or monarch, guards, take them away. This is like the Dolores Umbridge from like Harry Potter type character, where it's like they're so prim and proper that they're probably more evil than the character beneath them. As like that new rendition of the Monarch. Like fish-like features. Now that I'm recognizing it, kind of fish. So, you made it past, did you? So, you made it past the guards and the traps and all that was above. Well, I think it's time for a reckoning, isn't it? Yeah, I think a bit more calculating, less brash than the first one. The first one, yeah, it had magic. Big arm feller. With like circular eyes, kind of like competing against each other, abnormal. So let's drop the shoulders. Huh? Huh? Okay, sure. I would love to. Kind of like a living in the throat, maybe a bit closer like a Patrick Warburton kind of sound. I would love to. Hey, come here. Come in. Come in. Sorry. Out of the way. Seems a bit more comical. I think the stylization of this third row gives me like that's more comedy. The size disparaging and the circular eyes makes me think that's funny. So probably playing a bit more into like a Patrick Star, Patrick Warburton type of like affectation, which like hey, like a not nasal, but the lack of nasal at all. What are you doing over there? Hey, can I have a high five? Please? Hello? Yeah, kind of making the little bit of the throat compression, but nothing where it's like I'm leaning down like this, but like pulling back the Adam's apple. Hey! Now this archer's got style, for sure. This is an archer that's quick-witted, just goes right in and out. The two feathers gives the idea of an owl, I think. So it's gotcha. Hey, you good? Just like zipping in and out, appearing from out of nowhere. Probably a bit raspier, but still cocky. I think like so. The money's mine. Less of a team player than I think the bottom soldier guy is. So confident but not overplaying it for that next archer. Shadow Monarch. I always like the juxtaposition that like evil looking characters aren't evil. It's just an aesthetic. So like even though it's very shadowy, kind of juxtaposing it, saying, no, probably gonna be evil. It's animation. It's not too that complex. Well, I'm here. Can you? It's like the open palms make things like, come on, what's happening here? Well, I'm here. What do you want? It's almost like a parlay. She seems like she's parlaying with the animation, so not as like clear or concise in terms of speaking, where it's like very proper and hitting all the consonants. Oh, it seems a little bit more mellowed out. So, you would like to take me to a desert island where there's no one else to save me? Wonderful. Next guy, big feller. Same brain surgery thing as the second one. Bit more detail though. Seems more troll-like. The second guy seems more like an abomination, but this guy seems more like a troll.
No. Yep. Nope.
Yep.
Yep. No. No.
I think it's very similar as the other guys because at a certain point, it's like, they gotta. I feel like they have to be deep because they're burly, strong. Other than I think the third guy could get away with it, but
Did you call me? Did you call me? Did you call me at all? Alright.
maybe adding nasality to that, like adding a certain nasal while still in that vocal range.
No, it's all wrong. No, it's all wrong. All of it.
Because that makes it less clear. Yeah, I think nasality with deep voice. Archer's so military. This fourth archer.
Huh.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye. On the way. Precise, to the point. Very little inflection, I think, throughout. Like, yes, sir. Our command, sir, was to go down to the... Sir, yes, sir. Like, only having inflection, like, sir, yes, sir, and stuff like that. So I think very neutral tone throughout. And quick with it. Like, getting the information out. Probably a little less, so... Sir, yes, sir. Our reports, sir, say that they are going to the beach tomorrow at 0300. At 0300. Yeah. Fourth regal figure. Playing with food. Tricking. Where does that fly? Kind of smug. You were so close, and yet you were so far. How did that make you feel? I think the elongation of the vowels would help with that. And the giant popped cape encompassing all of it makes me think it's like, yes, been planning this for a while. It's a bit villainous. Oh god. Okay, this Kid Icarus looking motherfucker. Don't want to do anything like necessarily close to Ike from Kid Icarus. Or not Ike. Pit. This might actually be Pit, but with me on our side, there's no losing. With me on our side, there's no losing. Get in your battle positions. Battle stations now! Battle stations. It's time for the battle stations. Guess this is a fight I have to win. One more. Oh god. Oh no. One more? Here we go again. Steel determination. One more. Here we go again. Into the fray. With me. Soldiers! Having kind of a steady projection, I think. Not going over or under. Staying like in a middle range. Soldiers! Soldiers! It's time. Soldiers! Soldiers! It's time. For Olympus! Yeah. Yeah. Slight pressing. Soldiers! It's for Olympus! I guess it's not pressing. It's not fully airy, I would say. Like, there's not a whole lot of air in it. It's very direct to come out, but it's not pressing. I think it's... Soldiers! It's time! I don't know what vocal quality that is, but it's not the hardest to keep, which is nice. Next person. Oh, sorry. Save What's up? What's up? No, I don't think so. Definitely higher, very high energy. Chaotic for sure. Now this is gonna rock. No, I don't think so. You got it. Hey, for you, anything. You, anything. Hey, for you, I got you. Higher register, I think. The sharp little teeth, the bright colored glasses matching the bright colored hair. The very upbeat energy. The very thin fingers. I don't know why. That kind of gives me a higher pitch range as well. And the stylization. Yeah, it's time. Girl, you are not gonna believe it. You know what? I think it's time. Rock on. You know, you're kind of cool. It's kind of like a punk on like a little slight rat. Like, you're kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Now don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Yeah, very much living the higher register. I think that's a good voice for him. Luca. What you wanna do, Luca? Whoa. What just happened? Hey, wait up! Prepubescent, very much so. So it's gonna have to maybe scratch. How can I do the? And how can I do the? Yeah. Wow, this is crazy. It's almost like I can be human. No way. That's amazing. No way. I don't. I don't know if yeah. Voice cracky for sure for Luca. Because I think the voice cracks also help with the fact that they're unfamiliar with human, like how to speak like either speak English or Italian. Because I think the movie's set in Italy, I believe. But just being able to speak like a normal human language that has the vocal variety and stuff, like being able to warm up those vocaloids would probably cause, at least in the intro scene, a couple of messed up vocals. Oh god. I've been going high these last couple times. I'm sorry if this is piercing your ears. Hello? You've done my hero. You've done a great job. I'm sorry, but here, a flower for you. Hey. I'm just imagining juxtaposition. Hey, what's up, fam? Hey, what's up? God, angel, wings, blush, cat girl ears. Congratulations! You did it! You're my hero! Falsetto, for sure. I would like... I would assume, and I would like to think that I know myself well enough in my voice to know that this is probably outside of central casting. If I'm going to take a guess. But yes, I would go with high pitch, falsetto, sweet, not too fast, cute, airier, not breathy, but airy. Now this Space Ranger. The left one I could definitely see being a bit more childish. The right one though kind of gives me like Marine professional. Like, we're on the job now. So, but like still kind and polite, like not gonna be a dick to her team, but so there's a bunch of bugs out there that need some killing. So, there's a bunch of bugs out there that need killing, and you're the ones that are gonna kill them. Now I know it's like someone's like, we'll show tough love too. Hey, off your ass, let's go. Off your ass, let's go. Yeah. So I think lower register would probably fit for this. The left side though. Left side. Yes, ma'am. Oh boy. It's like pure giddy excitement. Like, looks coked out of her mind. But yeah, like, all right, y'all ready? Like that's the left side. The right side's like, all right, boys, let's move. More feminine. I think like there's a difference between like the right Marine being like a feminine voice that is dropping somewhat into masculinity, like kind of like a nice blend of the two. While the left side, I think, is not necessarily a specific type of voice, but or specifically like whether it's masculine or feminine, just very much so like naive. Some D&D shit. Here we go. Similar to the mage from earlier, but definitely more evilly inspired this time, as you can tell by the dragon scales. Probably distortion in the voice somehow. You dare summon me? Why? No, it's a bit more hag than it would be dragon priestess. I want to say that looks like a dragon priestess. Adventurers! 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 You will meet your end! Almost like it's the breathiness helping it almost feel like it's the dragon breathing fire. Yeah. Breathiness in that regality to mimic the dragon breathing fire, breathing its breath weapon. Adventurers! This is your deaths! Yeah. Emo anime. I never liked you. No. I just didn't. Not a lot of vocal variety, I don't think. Not very intense. Brooding. Not gravelly, though. Granted, we'll see if I can prevent gravel, but I don't think it's gravelly. It's more... I'm afraid I can't. If you'll excuse me. I've got a meeting to catch. Soft. Definitely softer. Now this hobgoblin question mark? I think. I mean, not hobgoblin, but yeah. So Spike Chain wants to look cool, bit on the heftier side, muscly though, like heftier in terms of like the strength, I think. pointy ears. I think that's half troll, maybe?
And what do you want? What do you want? Hey, what do you want? What do you want? I didn't want this. Ah! Ugh! What do you want? What did I say? What did I say? No. What did I say? What did I say? No. What did I say to you? No. Now get out.
I think the distortion of the mouth helps with like the
Yeah, come on. Come on. You're mine.
a little bit of pressing.
Who's with me, huh? Who's with me? I say we get rid of this guy. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah. Catboy. Hello, Catboy. So let's see. From the little chibi sticker there too. It shows personality. Well, like a cat. Uninterested in what's happening with other people. Bored all the time. Holier than thou. Get it right or don't do it. Meow. You really are. You really are. Maybe speaking in like meow, like speaking in that same. You really meow. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Guess it's your turn. Guess it's your turn. Isn't it? Very goading, I think, with its mannerisms. So, you think you can catch me? Very. So, you think you can catch me? I'd like to see you try. Very flittery. Now you need to understand exactly what's happening. Playful, kind of sly grandma. Inflection, joking, knowing, like, now kids, I expect a little something in return, don't you? Don't you think? Yeah. Playful. Not mean-spirited in any shit. Not mean-spirited, but we'll send the kids on wild goose chases. Former Valley. I just want to try this. Former Valley girl, or like older Valley girl. Oh my God, Rebecca, did you see what she did over there? That is a rapscallion. I kind of like that. Older Valley girl, grandma. I kind of fuck with that. Okay, yes. The Max Payne-esque figure. Grizzled, obviously with a gun. Probably a detective of some sort with a trench coat and a long tie, or a former hitman of sorts. Oh my god. Excuse me, Mr. Allen. Apologies. Don't move. When I count to 3, we go. 1, 2, 3, now! Where is she? Where's my wife? Yeah, I think in terms of central typecasting, this is probably something close to what I would be cast for. I already know this property. Boo! Wow! Well, well, you need to, you need to go to the bottom of the barrel. Well, you need to go to the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, I think the adding the reverb into the voice naturally would fit the kind of squid. Whoa, wow. Like kind of like the tentacles for a squid do like. Well, you need to go now. Hello. May I help you? Almost like not AI assistant, but allow me to let you into your mind. Allow me to let you into your mind. I promise it's not going to be hurting. Come on, I'll show you. Inviting, open, a little bit more relaxed, softer. One, because lifestyle, like in terms of like that's how they'll make their living. Like they need to be able to get customers to do tarot readings and such. I get spiritual. I think from the necklace, there seems to be patterns and such on it. Yeah. I think very, very open and inviting, though. Hey, nice to see you again. So, need another fortune read? I would love to. Thank you. Oh, tea does sound quite nice. Yeah. Okay. think I think I want to do the Icarus General guy, the guy in the golden armor. I think I want to roll with him. Either that or yeah, I think I'm going to roll with Icarus in the shining armor. All right, well. Thanks for watching, Corey.